Like this here, man. Yes, sir. La, 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 la. Show me, yeah. La, 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 la. Show me,
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me on this morning, for our morning devotion. Yeah, I hope you're up. I hope you're ready. You've gotten that cup of coffee. Hey, it is a happy Wednesday morning to you. Yeah, some people call it hump day. And so we're so delighted that you have chosen to join. Yeah, chosen to join us on this morning. Good morning to Noah. Good morning, Johanna. I see you. Shatoy. Great to see you. Siobhan, always good to see you. And Janice, thank you for joining us on today. Hey, listen, let's get going into our morning devotion on this morning. Every day, every day decides who's going to be in control of your life. Can I say this? Every day, you must decide who is going to be in control of your life. Is it going to be you or is it going to be God? The choice, that choice is a battle because there are things in life you want to control. You want to make your own rules. Yeah, you want to do things your own way. Yeah, Frank Sinatra said, I did it my way. Yeah, you want to be in control. You ever known anybody that's got to be in control of everything and it's so hard for them to release control? I'll wait. Maybe that's you. Maybe it is you that can't give up control. Yeah, but relief from stress always start. Hear me. Relief from stress always starts with letting God be God. I hope y'all caught that this morning. Relief from stress always start with allowing God to be God. It always starts with saying, God, I'm giving up control. And for some people, that's major. That's as major as you buy, your first car or your first house. Yeah, yeah. You saying, God, I'm giving up control. Yeah, because only you can control the things that are out of control in my life. How much is out of control in your life because you won't relinquish control over to God? You know what? That's like somebody sleepy driving, and you keep saying to them, "Pull over, pull over. I'll drive. I got a driver's license. Pull over." And they keep saying, "No, I got it. I'm gonna stop, get me some coffee, some Nodos, and I'm gonna keep rolling." And then they get sleepier. Yeah. Sometimes you got to relinquish control. Stop trying to do it all yourself. The number one reason you're under so much stress is because you're trying to control things that only God can control. Can I say that again? The reason some of y'all are under so much stress is that you're trying to control things only God can control. You can't control your spouse. I know y'all hated to hear that. You can't control your spouse. I'll fix them. You can't fix them. Only God can fix them. Yeah, you can't control your spouse. Oh, can I say that again? But here it is. Here's another one. You can't control your kids, your job, your future. You say, I can control my kids. You can't control how they're going to act. You can put the principles in place for them to act better, but you got to let God be God. Oh, that's good, y'all. You can't control your job. Here it is. You can't even control your future. Yeah, you can't control your future or your past. When you try to play God, It puts you in opposition to God. Not only are you going to lose that conflict, but you're going to also going to be tired and stressed out in the process. Why are you trying to handle everything? Why won't you give it over to God? Here's what Psalms 46:10 says. Let go. I'm in the Goodwill, God's Will translation. It says, let go of your concerns. Then you will know I am God. I rule the nations. I rule the earth. I rule. God says, listen, this ain't even you. This is me. I rule everything. Yeah. Yeah. God says, I rule it. I don't know what you're going to face between now and the end of this week. I don't know what you're going to face this weekend. You don't even know either. But I can already tell you what God wants to do. How can you tell me, Pastor, on a Wednesday morning, not knowing what God wants to do, but you can tell me what God wants to do? Yeah, I can tell you what God wants to do. Here it is. I can already tell you what God wants you to do. I can already tell you what God wants you to do. And that is let go of control and trust He's in control. God says, trust the process. I don't know who that word is for this morning, but somebody needs to trust the process. Trust God. Let go and know this is the first step to peace in my life. When people face out of control situations and feel stress, we often go to one or two other extremes. For some of you, the more out of control your life gets, the harder you try to control it. Can I say that again? The more out of control your life gets, the harder you try to control it. Others do the exact opposite. You just give up and have a pity party. How many of you all have just given up and said, woe is me? They don't like you. Woe is me. They won't support you. Woe is me. Wake up. Snap out of it. Here it is. Both of those reactions to stress are foolish. They don't work. Instead of being a victim or becoming hyper controlling, you need to pray a prayer of surrender. Millions of people pray the serenity prayer, which is based off of the Lord's Prayer. But most have never read the 8 lines to the prayer, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as a pathway to peace. Yeah. Taking as Jesus did. This sinful world has it not as I would have it. Trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may reasonably happy in this life and surrender happy, with you forever in the next. That's where the power is. Power comes is when you surrender to God. Can I say that again? Power comes is when you surrender to God. Yeah, anything you've been trying to control. I know everybody want to talk to you about you're going to get a new car, you're going to get a new house. But how many pastors are talking to you about surrendering to God? Let God handle this. You're going to work yourself in the hole trying to make the ends meet. When all you got to do is trust God, follow the system of God. What's the system? God has a system. Your body has several different systems. Why won't you follow the system God has? It's the tithe and the offering. God has a system. If you're financially strapped, find a good church home and tithe 10% of your income to the work of God's ministry. What you're saying is, God, I'm going to financially help back what you're doing. God said, you stressed out and I already got systems in place. You stressed out financially? He said, tithe and give an offering. You stressed out about decisions? He said, consult me. I already know what's going to happen. We just got to follow and trust the process. Power comes when you surrender to God anything you have been trying to control. And that will lead you to living a life of serenity, peace. Y'all, it's time to have some peace in your life. Why are you trying to take it on? Why are you trying to control it? You feel like the enemy is fighting you. You got devils and demons chasing you. You don't understand. You got angelic hosts at your very disposal. All you have to do is pray and talk to God, and he'll release help to come and see about you. I hope this has blessed you today. I got to get out of here, y'all. As you can see, I'm not in my normal environment, so I'm doing a few days off, but I could not stop my morning devotion. That's something that's my morning devotion is my morning devotion for the last however many years of my life I've had. The last four, I'm sorry, I don't mind telling you, over the last 40 years of my life is I had over 30 years when I've really known God to really serve him. Yeah. So listen, it is so important. It's so important to know us as we got the manual. You got the manual. You got the manual to be happy, and yet you don't want to be happy. I don't understand. Trust God. Yeah. Ask God for directions and answers, and he'll give it to you. It's just a He's just a prayer away. You know, the old people, your grandma used to say, God is just a prayer away. He really is. Talk to God. I did. I talked to him this morning. He ain't mad with me because as long as I'm following his word, he's going to make my way prosperous. I trust in God. I'm trusting God for not only a prosperous season for me, but I'm going to believe God for a prosperous and successful season for you. Yeah, I'm believing that. Do you receive that? If you receive it, type I receive it. I receive a prosperous and successful season for you and for me. Come on, y'all. We don't just want to survive. Survival is over. No, survival is over. Thriving is our new norm. We're going to be thriving, not just surviving. Did y'all catch that? I hope you received that. Hello, Elder Bessie. I hope you received it. Blessings to you. I speak the blessings of the Lord be upon your life, and God continuously and richly bless you. Give control over to God and see if God can handle this a little bit better than you can. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.